Get a grip. Alongside the Hall of Famer John Smoltz, Dan Plesac, Adnan Burke, good to have you along for the ride. Shohei Ohtani gets the start for the Angels tonight. He was terrific in his last start, throwing out 6 scoreless innings, and in particular, his splitter has been really effective, John. You were trying to break down exactly how he throws it. You're not 100% sure how he does it, but so far, it's been magic on the mound.
Yeah, there's a couple different ways to throw a split, but the one that we're going to show you via the video, this pitch is unbelievable. It takes a dive, it gets to the plate, and then just tumbles. He's behind the ball. You got to be behind the ball when you throw a split, and you got to have the same action that you would have when you're throwing a fastball. And everything right there to the hitter screams fastball, and the ball just drops out. And what I'm impressed about is he throws it to both hitters. It's that good. He can throw it on both sides of the plate. And look, this pitch, we don't see it as much anymore, but I'm going to say right now it's one of the best splitters I've seen with the velocity of fastball. And see where he's got his hands behind the ball. It looks like when you kind of, it looks like he's got this version of a split. And what I mean by this version, there's the horseshoe going that way. Typically, you would throw this version of a split. So it was hard to tell by the screen exactly where he's got it, but I can tell you whether it's that version or this version, it's flat out nasty. And the whole action is, again, getting behind the pitch so that when you get here, the rest is history. The grip allows the ball to come out and just tumble down.
It doesn't matter if it's Bruce Sutter, Roger Clemens sack, that pitch, when you see it dive at that last sack, it's amazing to watch.
You know, I'm not like with John. Like, I had a very difficult time. I tried for years and years and years to come up with a changeup. Could not find that circle changeup. I tried a lot of different grips. I went to a little split finger. I needed something to get right-handers out. And a former closer, Rick Aguilera, had a great... We were talking one day before a game in Minneapolis, and he said, what I try to do is I try to, like, throw the ball like I'm going to reach over the top of a garbage can and drop the ball over the garbage can. Yeah. And something clicked. I threw it on the side. I never really perfected it. It wasn't a pitch that I really was comfortable going to, but it was certainly better than the straight changeup. I could never throw that circle changeup and throw it for a strike.
You know how I learned it? It was Nardi Contreras. I was desperate I couldn't throw a changeup. Same thing. Threw it too hard. I had Maddox, Glavine show it. He said, hold the ball like this and then turn it over. And that was the pressure I had on it. And so from there, I could put my thumb here and throw a changeup. I could put my thumb under here, which is what I did for the power pitch. But it literally went like that. And the split finger, the fork ball, is when you're diving your fingers in there. That's the one that can tendency put more pressure on the elbow.
Right.
I had zero effort on this ball. It was so easy to throw, and I could tell you if the ball was oblong or wasn't fitting in there, and I'd throw it back.
But that's the issue. Dan O'Dowd had said why he wouldn't teach guys to splitter, because you said the stress it can put on that form, that pure form.
Right, but mind you, imagine holding the ball like this and turning it over and not dropping it. There's no pressure there. There's no digging. There was no... So when I had it in the glove, I just went in like that, picked it up, threw a fastball, and whoop, it saved me. And 1996 saved me.
Yeah. Opponents, by the way, are hitting under 100 against Shohei Ohtani's splitter. That's how good it is. He only actually threw it 7% of the time in his last start. Next up here, get a